What is guys, Tyler once again, and I'm coming at you guys with another content of Cookie Kingdom. This video is going to be the first part of a long series that I am planning to make, and it is going to be the video series of the ultimate breakdown of Cookie Kingdom that you guys should follow in order to have a great start as well as progression throughout the entire Cookie Round journey. Anyways guys, if you guys find this video helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as a like button, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you guys don't miss out on the future parts of the ultimate Cookie Round Kingdom breakdown guide. Anyways guys, with all that out of the way, let's get right into the video. Alright guys, so before I get into the video, I just want to tell you guys this ultimate breakdown guide has been inspired by Ben M, who has actually reached out to me and given me a Word document where he actually broke it all down, and I actually looked at it and revised it and wanted to share this guide with you guys. So because of the fact that this is going to be split into different sections and into different parts, I just want to let you guys know there are these things, and this is what I will watch out for when you guys are playing Cookie Kingdom in order for you guys to not mess up and struggle later on when you guys progress throughout the story. And like I said, I want to give a shout out to Ben M for allowing me to use his Word document that he has put together and spent his time on for this video series. Anyways guys, let's get right into it, and the beginning is going to be a very simple beginning. As you guys get into the game, if you guys are starting off, then you will first meet Gingerbrave and go out into the story where you guys will fight and meet different cookies, and all the 5 of the cookies that you will get for free are going to include Gingerbrave, Strawberry Cookie, Wizard Cookie, Chili Pepper Cookie, as well as Custard Cookie after you beat World episode 1-2, I believe, and you are going to be starting off with these cookies. And jumping right into the next section is going to be the world exploration. And when you guys start off the world exploration, of course you are going to be starting off at episode 1, where it's going to be a land of the little dreams, and this is pretty much where you're going to be able to farm all the crystals as well as progress throughout the story in order to get different rewards when you guys clear the story. And so far right now there are a total of 12 episodes, if you guys did not know already, and we are going to get more stories as new ancient cookies are released into the game. So far right now we had up to episode 8, and then when Pure Vanilla came out, episode 9 and 10 were released, and when Hollyberry Cookie came out, 11 and 12 were released. And sooner or later we will be getting the new cookie, and episode 13 and 14 should be released along with them. And we have to realize that when you guys tap on the stage, okay, you are going to be require stamina. So this game is going to require some stamina, and will let you guys fight the battle using certain number of stamina. And you guys will have to see when you guys do enter the battle, there will be special cutscenes and story, and if you do not want to read them, then you can always skip them and go back to them when you guys do unlock the Tower of Records. And one thing you should always remember is that before you enter the battle of that certain stage, you will see the possible reward that will be given to you once you clear the stage. And for example, if you're beating 1-1, then you'll get 10 experience as well as 32 coins and 3 of the EXP Star Jellies. And as you get higher into the stage, the reward will get higher, and you'll be able to get different rewards that will benefit your cookies, including toppings as well as topping pieces and skill powder. And of course the EXP Star Jelly coin as well as Kingdom EXP will increase over time. So before you guys enter the battle, I just want to let you guys know there are going to be certain power level that the game kind of automatically gives to you guys. This is just a tip, you do not need to follow it, and you guys gotta realize that even if your power level is lower than what they are saying, you are going to be able to beat it as long as you guys have a good balanced team. And if you guys do not know how to build that team, I will go over it in this video, but if you want the specifics, then you can actually go watch my team building guide, which I've actually posted on YouTube way beforehand. So if you guys want to watch that, then I highly suggest you guys go watch it in order to make a good balanced team to beat certain stages where you will actually have a lower power level than the other, at a certain point. So make sure to do that, because when you do beat them and you guys clear all the way up to 100%, there are actually different rewards that you can get. In normal story mode, it's going to be all crystals, including about 300, 500, all the way up to 700 crystals, which you can receive once you guys clear the story. Jumping right into the next portion of this breakdown is going to be the dark mode. Dark mode is actually going to be unlocked after episode 3, and in order to go into the dark mode of a specific episode, you actually need to clear the entire story 100% with full stars. If you do not clear 100% star, then you're actually not able to enter the dark mode to farm different soul stones that are available when you enter the dark mode. It is going to be a little bit more difficult level, and the power levels of the enemies are actually going to be increased. As you can see, when you enter the regular mode of 1-1, then it's going to be about 6,000, but now you see that the power tip of 1-1 in dark mode is 16,000, so it has actually increased by 10,000, and it will only get harder as you progress throughout the story. However, the benefit of playing dark mode is the ability for you to earn soul stones when you clear a stage. So for example, if you do clear 1-3, then you have a chance of actually receiving Beat Cookie Soul Stone. It is not 100%, but you actually do get at least one out of the 3 tries you get per day. So it is limited, but it is a efficient way for you to unlock a cookie if you do not want to spend either mileage points or you feel like you're not lucky enough to pull them on the gacha. So as you progress throughout the story, you are actually able to earn different soul stones, and at the end of 12-30 is actually where you're able to farm Parfai's soul stone in order to unlock her using this method. However, like I said, there are only 3 tries that you can get per day, and you have to realize that the EXP Star Jelly cost is also going to be very, very, very high when it comes to a stage where you are able to farm soul stone. For example, you are going to have to spend 32 stamina jellies in order to clear 12-30, and that is pretty much the highest that you will actually have to use. For example, if you go to 1-3, you're only spending about 13, but when you do 1-1, it is only 5. So the stages that allow you to farm soul stones are going to cost more stamina jellies, but keep in mind that this is going to be a very efficient mode for you to farm these soul stones as long as you put time and dedication in it. Before we get right into the next portion of the guide, I just want to tell you dark mode does have a specific achievement reward as well. Once you get a certain amount of stars, you're actually able to get crystals for the first 2 stages, and the last one is actually going to include a soul stone of a specific epic cookie. So once you reach that episode, you'll see on the bottom and the rewards that you can get once you receive specific amount of stars. And while we are in the section of world exploration, I just want to let you guys know we do have a limited amount of stamina jellies, and when it comes to stamina jelly, you are actually going to be recharging it every 5 minutes per 1 stamina jelly. But there are going to be landmarks as well as technologies that you can unlock in lavatory, which will decrease the amount of time you have to wait before a stamina jelly is recharged. And also, when you guys level up your kingdom level, your maximum stamina jelly storage is actually going to increase. And currently right now at level 44, I have about 100 stamina jellies that I can use to battle each of these stages in world exploration. However, if you guys do run out of stamina jellies, there are actually ways for you to recharge your stamina jellies, and that is going to be actually using crystals up to 3 times per day. And for example, first one is going to increase your stamina jelly by 30, and that is going to cost 90 crystals. And then the second one is going to increase by 40, and it's actually going to cost 160 crystals. And the last one is going to increase your stamina jelly by 50, and that is actually going to cost 300 crystals. So if you guys do have these spare crystals and want to use them for stamina jelly, I don't really recommend it, but you can actually recharge your stamina jellies, a total of 120 stamina jellies for a cost of a couple hundred crystals. So that is going to be a method for you guys to use if you guys do want to progress throughout the story a lot faster and farm specific toppings or EXP Star Jellies. However, I do not recommend this method as much because crystals can be very, very precious in this game, and I wouldn't recommend you waste them on recharging stamina jellies when you can actually find different methods as well as just wait it out in this game. Alright guys, moving on to the next portion of this video, and that is going to be the cookie part, and that is going to include both the EXP Star Jellies as well as the skill powder. So if you guys do look at one of these cookies, they do have a chance of actually increasing their EXP by doing tasks or production, as well as fighting in battle and balloon expedition. However, you got to realize that they do not gain enough EXP when they do that. If you want to increase their level faster because they are one of your main team, or you want to increase them to use them in a team, then you will have to use the EXP Star Jellies. EXP Star Jellies are broken down from level 1 all the way up to level 8, and as you can see, the higher the level, the more EXP they are going to give to your cookies. Starting with level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 8 being all the way at 8,000 and 1 only being about 14. And also, if you do increase your technology, then you actually have a chance of increasing the efficiency of these EXP Star Jellies, which allows your cookies to gain more EXP from each of these Star Jellies. And in order to talk about how to farm this EXP Star Jelly, there are actually several different ways in order for you to do so. And the number one thing is going to be actually from these cookie houses. And as you increase your castle level, you're actually going to be able to build and produce more and more EXP Star Jellies. And if you see, they're actually going to be producing level 1 EXP Star Jellies. When you buy these kingdom passes, then you're going to actually get landmarks, which will produce level 2 EXP Star Jellies right here. As you can see, mine is maxed out, and it will be producing me 160 level 2 EXP Star Jellies every 20 or so hours. Alright, so I can produce them, so I can gain them passively for that amount of time. Okay, so the other method is, of course, farming it from world exploration. And the higher level you go within the world exploration, the level of the EXP Star Jellies are going to increase. For example, if you are versing 1-1, you're only getting 3 of the level 1 EXP Star Jellies. If you guys go all the way up to 12-30, then you're actually gaining 13 of the level 3 EXP Star Jellies. And there are also different ways for you to gain EXP Star Jellies, and that is going to include the Tower of Sweet Chaos, which is probably one of the best method for you to use to farm these EXP Star Jellies, as well as take advantage of the first time bonus clear. So if you guys look at where I am right now, I am currently at trait 115, and once I beat this trait once again, I will be getting 44 of the level 4 EXP Star Jellies. And the higher I go, the amount of EXP Star Jellies as well as their level is going to increase. And once you do reach certain stages where you can unlock certain traits, you are going to be getting more EXP Star Jellies, where they will actually have a lot, which is like level 5 or level 6 or even higher at a certain point. I don't know if I actually had anything higher than level 5, but you also do have a chance. And a very easy and a passive way is going to be through the Tropical Soda Island. And if you guys look right here, I have currently liberated 66 out of 100 villages, and that is producing me every hour 216 of the level 1 EXP Star Jellies. That is actually really good. And once 8-hour mark is cleared, they actually send me a total number of this multiplied by 8, and I'm actually going to be able to collect them and use that in order to increase my cookies level. So when you guys are able to unlock the Tropical Soda Island by clearing out this area on the left, bottom left right here, then make sure to do so you guys can go and defeat some pirates and liberate these villages. And please realize that you do not want to, once again, use all of your EXP Star Jellies on every single one of the cookies that you get. And I highly recommend that you guys will go watch either my tier list or any other YouTuber's tier list, so that you guys exactly know which cookie is good and is worth investing in, and to also use in the arena, mayhem, guild boss battle, and so on. So I highly recommend that you guys go watch some tier lists. And the last part about this video is going to be regarding skill powder. Okay, skill powder is going to be used in order to increase a cookie's skill, and that is going to be divided into 3 different sections. And I'm going to actually show you guys right here. Storage is where you can find them, and number 1 is going to be the regular basic powders. These are actually able to be farmed in world exploration. So if you guys clear certain stages, then they drop certain class powders, which you can use to increase the cookie's skill level from 1 to all the way up to 20. So that is where you use these basic common skill powders. And once you do reach level 20 all the way up to 40, you're going to be actually using these refined powders. So people do ask me, hey, Hyrule, where do you use certain skill powders, and what are these different skill powders used for? And this is actually divided into different sections, like I said before, from level 1 to 20 using the basic common one, and from 20 to 40 you're going to be actually using the refined powders, and then from 40 to 60 you're going to actually be using these pristine epic skill powders. And the method in order for you to farm these refined as well as the pristine skill powder is actually only through the daily bounty, and you're actually only able to gain 3 different tries daily, and it can actually be increased all the way up to 5, just like me, if you do buy the battle pass. But of course that is not going to be the case for every single person. However, if you do want to farm a specific powder and you want to try it 3 additional times, you can actually use crystals once again, just like the stamina jellies, and refill 3 different times per day and get a total of 12, or if you have the battle pass, then it's going to be 14 tries per day, and that is going to actually cost a decent amount of crystals. So I do highly recommend you just wait it out if you guys do want to save your crystals. However, if you want to check exactly when your skill powder is going to be, there is a daily reward calendar on the bottom right where you can click and see exactly when your powders are exactly going to be available. So for Monday right now, it's going to be charge powder as well as ambush powder, and then on Tuesday it's going to be defense powder as well as magic powder. And these are also divided into levels, and from level 1 is going to be the basic common, and which is going to increase at level 4 to the refined powders, and at level 7 is when it's going to be increased to the pristine. And the higher level you go, the more skill powders you're going to be able to get. However, there are different ways for you to gain these powders as well as EXP Star Jellies, and that is going to be through the trading harbor as well as buying them from the metal shop. So when you do go into the trading harbor, you're actually able to buy some EXP Star Jellies as well as trade and buy some of these pristine as well as refined and common powders when you have the chance. And this is actually going to be a very costly method if you do not have enough resources, so I do not recommend it when you guys are just starting out. And you do also have chances to buy them from the Rainbow Shell Gallery if you did reach castle level 8 to unlock it, and you can buy them using the rainbow pearls. However, I do recommend you spend 2,000 and always have 2,000 in hand in order to buy the legendary soul stones that are available to you every 3 days. And that is going to be the same for the arena metal shop. Metal shop does have EXP Star Jellies that you can buy as well as skill powders, but you want to always have 600 in hand in order to buy the ancient soul stones that are available every 3 days. Anyways guys, that's going to include the first part of this ultimate Cookieron Kingdom breakdown guide, and I know this is going to be the very basic for a lot of the players, but I do want to go step by step on exploring and explaining every little thing so that you guys don't miss out on small things that you might have actually skipped over when you guys were playing this game. But if you guys did already do every single thing as well as knew all of the little things that I've talked about in this video as well as the future videos, don't forget to leave it down in the comments below and let me know and tell me, I already knew all this, but this is probably one of the best things that I will actually tell other people as well if I had to explain how they should play Cookieron Kingdom. Anyways guys, thanks for watching this video once again. If you guys did enjoy it and found it helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as the like button, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you guys don't miss out on any future Cookieron Kingdom videos as well as live streams that I do on YouTube. Anyways guys, thanks for watching once again, and I'll see you guys all next time.